So now in this lecture, we are going to see what are the different data types, identifiers, variable, and parameters. Or we can even consider that as constant. So there are different data types. Basically, Fortran has six data types, and broadly it can be considered categorized as numeric and non-numeric. Wherein in numeric we can classify it into integer, then real, double precision, and then complex. While for non-numeric, it is logical, and then sixth one is character. So integer, real, double precision, complex, logical, and character. These are the six data types. Data type is something like we have to put some sort of data in the Fortran programming, and there can be integer number, real number, or double precision number. We can have the complex number. Then this is non-numeric when we have to go for certain characters or words, so that can be logical or character. So if we just look at, just let me take the pointer. So when we consider an integer, so integer is a number, and the Fortran programming, this consists of optional sign, and that can be followed by the digits. So what is the range value for the integer? So minus 2 into 10 raised to the power 9 to plus 2 into 10 raised to the power 9. So any number in between this can be written or can be sustained in this proton. While for the real number, so real constant can be written into forms. So there are either decimal form and exponential form. So the limit of accuracy is about the 7 digits for exponential form. So exponential form, what does that mean? For example, 1e minus 02, 2.1 e 6, 2.1 into raised to power 6, 1 into raised to power minus 2. Likewise, the other one, 200.675 into 10 to the power minus 16, minus 2.123 into 10 to the power 7. Then there is a double precision, the another prototype. So this is not something like real, but has a bigger capacity and more precision, and that's the name, double precision. So we have to write here character D. Earlier the character was E for the exponential form, while you have to write here D to write exponent form. Stop E. And the limit of accuracy is about the 14 digits. So you'll have the accuracy up to 14 digits, while earlier it was only 7 digits. So 1d tends to the power, so it is something like 1d minus 2 means 1 into 10 to the power minus 2. Similarly, 2.1 tends to the power 6 minus 200.675 into 10 to the power minus 16, 1.2 into 10 to the power 2. Then there is a complex data type. So here we have to enclose a pair of integer or real constant in parentheses. So we can either write here 2 comma 1, or we can write down here 1.234 into 10 to the power 2 comma 2.898 into 10 to the power minus 1. So likewise we can just combine real as well as the integer into the parenthesis, and that is the complex form. Then we have the logical, that is this is all about the first four, that is the numeric, and then the next one is the non-numeric, where a logical data type where this constant will have the values only in terms of true or false. So whatever the results you will get, so that would be in terms of only true or false. So in that case you can use this. And then there is a character data type. So character, it means whatever the thing, if you write in a single quote, a pair of single quote, so in that case whatever you write considered as a character. So if you write here star in single quote or triple star demo triple stars, in that case it's considered to be character. So just like this, whatever you read, you write here, so that can be considered as the character. Then the next part is the identifier. So identifiers, what does that mean? So identifiers are used for representing different variables or named constant, or we can say it is the parameters, program names, subroutine names, function names, etc. So there are certain rules how to write this identifier. So it should have 1 to 6 character. This is the first rule. Then the first character should be alphabetic. Then the rest of the character can be the combination of alphabet and numeric. Then special characters are not allowed. Then there are reserved words or keywords are also not allowed. There is certain list of FORTRAN keywords as well that we will see afterwards. So these are the 5 different rules for the identifier. Identifier means whatever the names you are going to write in terms of variable, parameter, or it can be program name, it can be subroutine name, it can be function name, etc. So should have 1 to 6 character. First characters to be alphabetic and then rest of the character can be numeric, while special characters are not allowed and keywords are also not allowed. So what does mean special character? What does that mean keywords? So special characters you can say plus, comma, and, star, and, and these are the different special characters. Blank space is also considered as a special character. So what is the identifier? You can say the am. It is in between 1 to 6 character. In Y2, the first one is alphabetic and second one is the numeric. So it will do max VAL D12785 F67H2 radius result DOI. So likewise, these are some valid identifiers you can say because it do not consist of any special characters or keywords. So what does that mean keywords? So basically this assign, backspace, block, data, call, close, common, continue, data, dimension, do, else if, and likewise these are all keywords. Basically these are already in the list of FORTRAN, so you cannot write the same word in as a identifier. Then we can go ahead with the variable and type declaration. So just in between I'll just tell you the what exactly the program is all about. So we have not yet started the programming, but you can just check this out. This is the these are the lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. This is file edit, search, view, run, option 2 likewise. So this is how the program is to be written. This is in blue line, and we can get this is the first line and this is the 14th column. So likewise the last one is the end and this is stop and end is the most of the time is to be considered. So this one is the line, this is also the this is the vertical line, and in between this we have to write any kind of program body. So if you just go ahead with the variable and type declaration, so whatever variables are there, how to declare it? So to declare it, there are two methods. That is, the first one is the implicit, and the second one is the explicit type.